webinar. Without any further delay, I am honored to be able to introduce our first speaker tonight. She is a mother. She is a wife. She loves to have fun. She loves to help people. She knows how to make money, as she is the number 15 income earner out of over 32,000 agents with our company. Not only that, but she sports the Sapphire ring, which indicates earnings of over $8,333 each and every month, making her over a six-figure income earner, all from an at-home business. The most important thing I like to talk about is the fact that she has 110% of the information you need to make an educated decision on this business opportunity. So without further ado, I would love to turn it over to three-star director, quickly going for Miss Cindy Brueggemann. Cindy, do I have you on the line?
I'm here, David. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Take it away.
Great. Thank you so much. I want to just give it back to Mr. David Felger real quick. He is our most recent one-star director in our business, and he is just leading the way and has helped over 100 families. And he has been new to this industry when he began this, about a year and a half ago, and has just taken over a leadership role. I'm so very proud of him. So I just wanted to give it back to him real quick before I get started. So thank you again for jumping on here this evening. And I just want to welcome you and just say how much I appreciate you jumping on to support your friends if you're on here for somebody who is launching their business for the first time, and coming here to check out what they're doing and seeing that this opportunity is for you. So I'm excited to share this opportunity with you because when I first found this opportunity, I wasn't looking for something, but I fell in love with it immediately because I was on a cruise ship when I found out about this. Okay, the travel industry had me sold. I didn't have to even see a presentation like this, and I was sold. I wanted to start immediately because I love travel, and we were trying to figure out how we could live on a cruise ship without working on one. It was our conversation when we were on that trip, and we're like, well, maybe we can do this and just go cruising whenever we want if we're in the travel industry. So that's the opportunity that we have, and I get to share with you tonight. But one other thing that I loved about this was that I was selling a product. I was in direct sales for 20 years. And when I found this opportunity, I knew that I no longer had to sell a product. I got to provide a service for my customers. I no longer had a quota to meet. I didn't have to start back at zero every month with my sales to hit my rank and to hit my goals. So I'm excited to share this with you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get on with this great information. So first of all, I want you to, put on your thinking caps and just imagine what it would be like to have financial freedom. If you could have unlimited income, maybe that is what your financial freedom would look like. Everybody's financial freedom is a little bit different. An extra $500 into your household every month, whatever that might be. Imagine what it would be like to have personal freedom. I know I love not having to wake up to an alarm clock, having that personal freedom to, if I want to go on vacation, I don't have to go ask a boss if I can get off work. I can just schedule that trip. And then imagine what it would be like to have time freedom. This is one thing I didn't realize I was missing in my life. I was fortunate enough to be able to resign from my full-time job and do this full-time. And now I get to bring my kids to school. I get to pick them up from school. I get to schedule my family or my business around my family. I used to schedule my family around my job. Okay, I could be home when my job told me I could be home. Now I get to be home and then schedule my business around my family. So that is what time freedom is to me. But I'm going to show you how you can design your ideal life with the power of entrepreneurship through the travel industry and with e-commerce. Okay, this is what you're going to discover tonight. You're going to be able to earn more through a home-based business. So many people are looking to make extra money, but they want to work from home. They don't want to go out and get another job because I say 2 jobs are for 2 people, right? So, this is a way you can earn some extra part-time on your own time. You're absolutely going to be able to travel more. I'm going to show you the little secrets of what us travel professionals have, and you're going to be able to save more. If you're already traveling, I'm going to show you how you can save on your travel. And then you're absolutely going to experience more with all of the above without an additional job. All right, who are we? Planet Marketing is the name of our company, and this gentleman here is Mr. Donald Bradley. He is the founder, chairman, and CEO of our company. He is a seven-figure income earner with over 20 years experience. The last 12 years before he started this company was in the travel industry. Planet Marketing is over 2 years old. We actually are celebrating our 3-year anniversary, so these slides are going to get updated real soon. Our 3-year anniversary is this month, October 26th. And we have launched in over 20 countries. And what we've accomplished in the first, 2 years of our business, most companies take 5 to 8 years to accomplish. And so I'm very proud to be a part of this company. Over 20 countries. We have 32,000 travel agents, and we have sold over $325 million in travel. Okay, we are an online business provider based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and we have solid company leadership. When Mr. Bradley said, I'm going to start this business, I need the best of the best. I want this to be a legacy company and come out strong and build as quick as we can. So he wanted to find the best leadership. And he knew these two wonderful, amazing people from prior businesses and knew that he wanted them on his leadership team. So Mr. Andy Cawthon is our president and CFO. He has decades of executive management, corporate operations, marketing, and sales experience. He's managed billion-dollar global businesses from the ground up, and he has international experience. That is why we were able to launch in so many different countries. All right, and Miss Leanne Trockler is the COO. She is the liaison from the corporate office to us out here in the field. She makes sure the communication is out there to us, and she also supports the customer support team. So if you call in, she is trained by she's training our customer support. We have the best customer support team because she's the best and teaching them the best. So you can't have a corporate leadership team and not have the best travel team also to make the best company that you're creating. So Mr. Bradley says, I need to find the best travel agency. He not only found the best travel agency, he found the originator home-based travel agency. Okay, IntelliTravel.com is our host agency. Mr. James Ferrara is the co-founder and president of IntelliTravel. So he was in since day one with IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel, think back in 1992, there were not a lot of computers in people's homes. I know because it was the year I graduated, so I can remember that very easy, but it's showing my age a little bit. But if you think about it, there were not a lot of computers in people's homes. And they had a vision. They said, we are going to create a business that has home-based travel agents. We're going to let people work from home, and we're going to create the relationships with the travel industry and the travel vendors like Carnival and Disney, Marriott. And they did just that. The brick and mortar companies fought it and said, it's not legal, you can't do it. And they fought a battle and they won, and they stuck with their vision. And now, over 26 years later, we're the leading innovator in the travel industry. And Mr. James Ferrara said the day he met Mr. Bradley, that it was a match made in heaven. Their first conversation was about the people that they can help. It wasn't about the money that they could make. They wanted to expand. IntelliTravel wanted to expand in different countries. They wanted to, become a top selling agency, but they didn't have the marketing experience. They didn't share their company as well. I think they had like 1,500 travel agents at that time, and now we're at 32,000 travel agencies. And I'm going to show you some amazing accreditation and certifications that we have here in just a second. We're based out of Delray Beach, Florida, and we have that exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. So if someone goes to IntelliTravel.com, they can't just go on there and sign up as a travel agent. They have to come through us, one of the Planet Marketing reps. So these are some of the awards and recognition that we've received, and I'm sure some of these may look familiar to you. Princess Cruise Lines, Norwegian Cruise Lines are pretty major brands. The Better Business Bureau, if you've ever called them, I'm sure it probably wasn't for a positive information about a business. If you have somebody call the Better Business Bureau about you, your rating goes down. And we've had an A+ rating for the past 26 years with the Better Business Bureau. So CLIA is another one I like to point out because it is the Cruise Line International Association. You pretty much have to be a part of CLIA to be able to book travel, because that's the first question the vendor is going to ask you: what's your CLIA number? And we are actually in the top 30 travel agencies that are a part of CLIA, and you have to be invited to that top presidential club. So very exciting that we're a part of the Prestige CLIA membership. And actually, Carnival has just presented us with the Host Travel Agency of the Year. So that is yet to come onto our slide. That just happened in August. So very exciting to be with the largest cruise line in the industry to be presented with a prestige award like that. So very excited about our awards and certifications. When you become a travel agent, you have so many possibilities. Our top agents say that they book group trips. So here's a few examples. You're not limited to anything. You can book group cruises, family reunions. If you go on a family reunion, if you're in charge of your family reunion, why not send everybody on a cruise? I'm actually taking my family. We have I think we have 35 cabins booked next month for a friends and family cruise. So why not put everybody on a cruise ship? Anybody from babies can go to Camp Carnival, grandma can go to the casino, and you can hang out at the Red Frog Rum Bar, so down by the pool area. So there's something for everybody to do on a cruise ship. Common interest groups. The last cruise ship that I was on, there was a homeschooling group on that cruise ship. They said they book 100 cabins every single year, and they get together every single year on a cruise ship. Imagine being the travel agent and getting paid. I'm going to show you here in a little bit how much you get paid booking a group cruise. So stay tuned. The wedding industry is limitless. Almost every newlywed couple goes on a honeymoon. Destination weddings. They're not only just for the bride and groom, they bring their friends and family with them, and the friends and family will book a whole trip out of it, a whole vacation out of it. They don't just go for the day of the wedding. So that is a whole group that you get to book from one destination wedding. Anniversary trips. So many people do anniversary trips. So if you do good on their honeymoon, they're probably going to call you back for their anniversary. Then group travel as far as sports teams. If you know anybody who has children who play travel ball, baseball, volleyball, football, cheer, dance. There's so many traveling sports teams, and they are booking hotel rooms, usually 2 nights every weekend throughout the whole season. And imagine being able to book the whole team's block of rooms for that season. How much commission you could make from that. Corporate and church retreats, fraternity and sororities, they're always getting together. So the travel industry itself is an $8 trillion industry. You may not think that it's the #1 industry in the world, but it is larger than the entertainment industry. It's larger than the NFL, the medical industry. Everybody that you think about in the medical field, the sick patients are traveling to Cleveland Clinic. They're traveling all around the world. The Mayo Clinic in Minnesota. They're traveling. The NFL players are traveling to get to their games. The entertainment industries, they're traveling to get to their set and to their concerts. So everybody's traveling. That's why it's the largest industry in the world. And this industry is projected to almost double in size to $15 trillion. Okay, that is huge. That is trillion with 12 zeros, yes. It's the #1 research category online between the hours of 9 to 5. Most people are supposed to be doing what during the hours of 9 to 5? They're supposed to be working, correct? So they're out there probably on their computer looking for the next getaway to get away from that job that they don't want to be at. So the baby boomers are creating, you're probably wondering, why is this projected to grow in the next 10 years? The baby boomers are going to be retiring. They have been fueling the growth since the day they were born. Okay, the diapers industry, the Gerber industry, they got a little bit older and the automobile industry boomed. They started getting married and having kids. The housing industry boomed. Now everybody's building bigger, better homes. And now they're retiring and they're going to travel. So the travel industry is going to boom. But not only because of the baby boomers, the millennials are spending $200 billion annually themselves. Okay? They're looking at the baby boomers are born between 1946 and 1964. The millennials are the 18 to 34-year-olds. They're looking at the baby boomers and saying, I am not going to work for 40 years and then travel. I'm going to do it now while I'm young. I don't have any kids. I can put a backpack on. I'm going to the airport and I'm going to go abroad. And that's what they're doing. So that is why this projection and growth is so large. We need travel agents in this world because there's so many people that are going to be booking travel. So why not you be the one who gets paid on what people are doing anyway? Someone is going to get paid the commissions on that trip. It is built in across the industry. Almost everyone you know is traveling or they want to travel. Okay, if you go into a room and ask, what would you do if you had more time or money? 95% of the people are going to say travel. So why not you be the one who gets paid on that travel? So we get paid 70 to 80% of the commissions. Like I said, the commissions are built into the trip across the board in the industry. Okay, IntelliTravel will receive that check and they will pay us the high end of it. We get 70 to 80% of that commission. Okay, we're partnered with major vendors worldwide. You think all the cruise lines, Carnival, we have Marriott, Club Med Resorts, you name it, we're probably partnered with them, and you're not limited to those. We can book travel with anybody and still get paid. We just register in our back office. And then we have no third-party intermediaries. They're going to take a chunk of our money, so we do not even mess with them. Reserved inventory of group cruise blocks, and IntelliTravel reserves cabins for us. If we're looking for a specific cabin, the customer says they can't find it, can you help me? We can go into our back office and find that because it's reserved just for us travel agents. And it makes you look like the #1 travel agent because you get your customer on the cruise that they want to be on. And we have the best customer support and service. We have them available 7 days a week, and we have 4 different ways that we can contact them. And they're trained to help us as travel agents. So we get a personalized website, an email marketing program, and we have all kinds of sales tools, print advertising material available to you where you could put your information on it and print it out. And then we have business cards, stationery, and direct mail that we all have access to. So everything you absolutely need to get started is at your fingertips. All right. So how much can you earn? This is the best slide. This is what you're here for, right? You want to see how much is that trip really going to pay me? So here's a few examples of a few different types of trips and an estimate of what you would make booking a trip like this. This first one is the frequent business traveler. This person is someone who stays at a hotel 3 times a month, and they usually stay 3 nights each time. You're just going to share your business card with this person and say, I really appreciate you using my services, using my website when you book your hotel, and instead of going to Expedia. All right, and you're going to receive a check for $151.20. All right, the next trip is a golf trip. This is a group of 4 going to Scottsdale, Arizona. You have to take names of 4 people, name, address, phone number, and then 1 credit card to hold the hotel and then to book their tee time. So that's going to take you, they're probably going to tell you where they want to go. You don't have to do a whole lot of research on this trip. That's going to take you probably 20, 30 minutes to put that in the system and get that trip booked to them. And you're going to make $274.86. Pretty amazing. All right. The next one is the honeymoon. This is the one. Almost every newlywed couple is going to go on a honeymoon, and they love these all-inclusives. This is an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, complete with butler service. That means this is a 5-star resort if you're going to get the butler service. And you definitely want to book that for the honeymooners because they will love that extra service from the butler. So you are going to receive a commission of $561.79 on a trip like that, 7 days in Cancun. Now, I'd like to point this one out because during the mortgage crisis, an extra $500 into a household would have kept a lot of families from going bankrupt or losing their homes. So imagine what an extra $560 would do for your family. Okay, every single month, unlimited. You can book as many honeymoons as you want. So imagine how much that $560 would change your family's lifestyle. And then the group cruise, 5 days, 20 cabins, family reunion, Western Caribbean cruise. You're looking at probably 40 to 50 people, at least 2 people in the cabin. You've got to put a little bit more time into this one because you're going to take all the names and addresses. You're going to bird their cabins. You're going to put their deposits down, set their payments up. But you may have to, even deal with the family arguing over what color t-shirts they're going to wear. But you know what? It's going to be worth it because you're going to bring home $2,240 booking a group cruise like this. Only 20 cabins. So pretty amazing. One of the main questions that I get when people are looking at this business is, what kind of education do I need? What kind of certifications do I need to be able to do this? And there's all kinds of education out there, unlimited for you. IntelliTravel has their own university that takes a couple hours. We can get specific certifications right from the vendors, and you get to choose which ones you want to do. All right, but to better position yourself to sell travel as a professional is to experience the travel. Agree with me? So this lady's out here, trying the beach out. She's going to bring it back to her customers and say, you've got to feel that sand between your toes. That salt air was so refreshing. And she's going to go back and tell her customers about it. So the industry across the board want to invite us travel experts to come and check out the resort or the cruise ship and let us see for ourselves so we can sell it to our customer. And they give that to us at a discounted price. Sometimes they're called a FAM trip, which is a familiarization trip. But since we're with IntelliTravel, they give us IntelliTrips. All right, they do specials just for us. So the Celebrity X is the luxury cruise line. You can look at this cruise ship. It is the top of the line cruise ship. And this is a 2 nights Bahamas cruise. Something like this would be pretty close to $1,000 to take a 2-night Bahamas cruise on a Celebrity X. We get to go for $289 on an ocean view, $329 for a balcony. Okay, who wants that balcony, right? So Royal Caribbean says, we can do better than that. We're going to give you a 7-night Southern Caribbean cruise. This went to St. Thomas, St. Kitts, Puerto Rico. It had a lot of different ports that it hit. It gave you enough time, 7 nights, to try out the golf course, to try out the basketball course, the climbing wall, and you had to make sure that Lido deck wasn't, overcrowded. So, and all the food and drinks that are included. So 7 nights on the Southern Caribbean cruise. You're not going to believe this. $399 for an ocean view or $559 for a balcony. Imagine that is the opportunity that we have. Remember, I told you get to save more on what you're already doing. This is how you get to save. So another amazing part of our plan. This sets us apart from all the rest of the other companies out there. IntelliTrust guarantee. We have 3 guarantees. The first one is the best travel price guarantee. This is for our customer. If they book a trip through you, through your IntelliTravel site, and they find something or you find something at a better price, they can take that to you and we'll take it to IntelliTravel and say, can you meet or beat this price? And they go check with the vendor. It has to match apples to apples. And if the vendor says, nope, we can't meet that price, IntelliTravel is going to say, well, we're going to give that customer 110% of the price difference in a voucher toward their next trip with IntelliTravel. That is our best travel price guarantee. And then we have a 100% money back guarantee. This is for you, the guests that are on here this evening. This is for you. No questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. Okay? This means you get to try this out for 30 days. You join this evening, you get to try it out for 30 days. And within those 30 days, you just feel it's not what you thought it was going to be. The timing's not right. Whatever. You don't have to give any explanation. You just email customer service and tell them to cancel your account and they will refund your money 100%. So I don't know anywhere else you can go and purchase something or have a contract and say, I don't want to do this anymore. After 3 days, usually about a 3-day max is what you get. They're giving you 30 days to test this out. And then they have a risk-free profit guarantee. I've never heard of this before. 100% risk-free for your first 12 months. If you try this business out, you sell some trips, you take the education, you may even go on a fam trip yourself. If you don't make what you've invested into your business, they're going to refund you the difference of what you made and what you've invested. Now, who does that? And that might scare you. Like, how much do I got to invest if I'm not going to make that? Well, let me show you. It is an amazing, only $199.90 to get started in this business. And I'm going to break that down for you. It's $59.90 a month for your monthly support. So what you get for that is $179.95. Gives you your travel business. You get to earn commissions on your travel sales. You get the VIP travel benefits. You get your own personalized website, access to unlimited monthly support for $39.95. And then the $19.95 additional is going to go to Planet Marketing to give you the license to share this opportunity with others, to help others become travel agents. And you get your own website, and $19.95 of that monthly goes to the unlimited support and website for Planet Marketing. So $199 total to join the business, $59.90 monthly to keep your business going. How amazing is that? Okay, so I'm going to get out of the way. I shared all the travel information with you, and I want to bring on our special guest this evening, and I am honored to introduce her to you. So she is a founding director, which means that she has been in the business since day one. So that means she has over 110% of the information to share with you this evening. She is the number 4 income earner out of 32,000 people. That is amazing. Okay, we have a star on here with us tonight. She is a ruby ring wearer, which signifies that she is a $250,000 income earner, and she is the very first female 4-star director in our company, moments away from 5-star and moments away from being the first female diamond ring wearer. She is straight from Houston, Texas, but I can't tell you where she's at this evening because she's travels around the world for us. I would love to introduce to you Miss JP Watkins. Are you on here this evening?
Yes, Ms. Bergerman, can you hear me?
I can. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my goodness, what a powerful presentation, Miss Cindy Bergerman. You're so modest, you're so humble, and so very powerful. And so anyone on the line who is able to take those nuggets from you as a wife, as a mother, as a trailblazer, small teeny tiny town in Ohio, you've been able to grow a team of over 1,500 strong with a huge organization in London, England. That is absolutely mind-blowing that you've been able to accomplish all that in such a short period of time, changing the lives of thousands, helping people to live their dreams, earning more, traveling more, and really experiencing more out of life. Ms. Bergerman, the only reason that you're now making a 6-figure income from home, it's not just booking travel. It's really about the compensation side of the business that has really catapulted you into financial freedom. And that's really what I want to share with people today, is that it's so much bigger. Travel, yes, is not on trial. It is a $1 trillion industry. It's not going anywhere. People love to take vacations all around the world. But what people don't know is that they can actually build an empire. People don't know that they can actually have a team. And one of the lessons that I really learned, Ms. Bergerman, late in life, I was one that went to school, got my education, got my degree. And I worked very hard, diligently in corporate America for over 20 years. I did not know that I had what are called entrepreneurial rights. No one ever broke it down to me, hey, JP, you could be your own boss. I mean, I guess people they want to keep that secret to themselves because they don't want people like you and I and Dave and all the rest of the folks they don't want you to know you can be your own boss, because then they miss out on that talented person that's helping them get rich. But guys, I want you to know today something that Mr. Bradley shared with me, is that you can not only be your own boss, but you can empower the lives of others. And that's what this is really about, is empowerment. And the more people that you help get what they want, guys, the faster you get what you want. And that's really how you build financial freedom. That's how Miss Cindy Bergerman has now, got that 6-figure ring, but also she is a 6-figure maker. And she put that ring on Chanel Fry's finger, and so many others will birth out of her organization as 6 figures. Why? Because we're sharing. Guys, it's not a hard sell. We're not selling juices, lotions, potions, girdles, jewelry, makeup, and there's nothing wrong with those businesses or industries. It's just that travel sells itself. And that's the real beauty, is that it's a very relaxed and fun business. And we're helping other people. If they're going to go to Expedia.com, guys, they can go to them.com. You can go to you.com. And let me share with you guys how that works. When you share with someone how they can be a part of this amazing opportunity, again, Ms. Brueggemann says they come in at $199. You're going to be able to receive a commission or a referral bonus. Guys, I helped a lot of people get jobs in my life, but no one ever gave me a dime. And guys, I guess I was recruiting for the company and I didn't even know it. But many of us have shared the favorite movie, our favorite restaurant, and we've helped people get jobs. But this company says when somebody comes in at $199 and they get started, you get $50 commission for helping that person get started. So guys, you get that referral bonus, and there's no limit to the number of people you can share this with. We have people who've shared this, like Cindy Brueggemann, 20, 40 people. Mr. Dave Felger has sponsored, over 20, 30 people. I don't know, but there's no limit. There are people who've shared this with 100 people. Why? Because everybody wants to make more and save more on their travel. So $50 goes into your pocket. Now, we also have what is called a 50% match. This is so significant because if I get Cindy Brueggemann involved, and Cindy is, fired up, she's, making that travel money, she's going to tell her cousins. She's going to tell her coworkers. And as she builds her team, guys, the company says, we would have never known Cindy if it wasn't for you, JP. And so they're going to give me 50% of her recruitment efforts every single week. So if Cindy has a rock star week, she is definitely telling a lot of people, and she made $500 for the week. They're going to pay her check, and they're going to send me a check for $250. So ladies and gentlemen, that 50% match is huge, because just think about it. You could be matching 10, 20, 30, 100 people 50% every week, but it gets gooder because you can build a team. And guys, that's really what it's all about. The team bonus says that we're going to put $60 in a profit share or a pool, and every time somebody joins your organization, we will pay you $10 to $60 overrides as people join. Now, the more you contribute to the company, the more overrides you get. The more committed you are, the more you get. And so that's just the way it goes. Once you're a goal builder, like Miss Michelle Blanton, you're going to get that $10 override as your team grows. As a one-star director, Mr. Dave Felger, he's going to get $20 as his team is growing. And anybody who joins the organization, he gets a $20 override. If you are Jen Smith, Jen is going to get, as a 2-star director, $30 in overrides. And as a 4-star director, Miss Cindy Brueggemann is going to get that as a 3-star director. See, I'm speaking it. As a 3-star director, Cindy, you're going to get $40 in overrides. Now, as a 4-star director, I get $50, and as a 5-star, $60. So guys, out of the $199 that it is to get into the business, $135 is paid back out to the sales team. 50 to this person who gets the recruit, 25 to the sponsor, and a $60 team bonus. The company is literally giving back 70 cents on every dollar. So that is really, really generous, in addition to all the travel commissions. Now, guys, how does it start? We have a builders program. And guys, Rome wasn't built in a day, neither will be your business. Many of us have been on our jobs 20, 30 years. And guys, we're no closer to financial freedom than the man on the moon. But here it starts with 3. If you can find 3 people, 6, 9 people who want to make money and save money on travel, you go from bronze, silver to gold. And as a gold builder, once you bring in 9 people personal to you and you make them travel agents and help them open their travel agencies, guys, do you understand and realize the company is going to give you that $10 override team bonus? And they're going to give you a 10% match 2 ways, 2 different ways. So somebody's booking, like I have a girl in Little Rock, Arkansas named Robin. She booked her boss's 50 and Fabulous cruise, and it was about 80 to 90 cabins. I don't know. They were going anyway. These people were going on the cruise ship, and Robin booked it. She got $11,000 in commission. So as the goal builder, guys, the goal builder gets 10% of everyone's commission that they sign up in the business. So again, guys, that's an $1,100 check for basically nothing. Robin did the work, but we get the override as a goal builder. It could be someone got a $300 check, you get 30 bucks. It doesn't matter. Whatever people book, you get 10% and an override as that goal builder. Now, if people are not so much booking travel and they're building organizations like Dave, guys, you know that, people who want to build large teams, you're going to get 10% of their residual check as well. So whether they're booking or they're building, it doesn't matter. You get a 10% match on those individuals as a goal builder. So go gold. What does the residual component look like? Guys, I know that travel is sexy, travel is amazing, but I want to sell you on the residual income, because one of the things that I learned is that 85% of Americans retire broke. Most people are not ready for retirement. And so, yes, this business is fun, it's exciting, but guys, it also makes good business sense to put something away, to build residually. We have residual bills. Why not get residual income? So when people get started at $199, you get that $50 up front. But as they remain active, it is $59.90 per month. Let's just round it to 60 bucks. As they keep their website on, their business open and operational, you get $4 per person that remains active in your organization. Guys, this is absolutely revolutionary. I like to use that word because no one ever paid me residual income. I had residual bills, but I never knew that I could actually take such small increments over the course of time and really just do very, very well. What do I mean by that? Guys, if you have 3 people on your team, $4 times 3, your residual check is 12 bucks. But just think about it. If they pay you $12, they certainly will pay you $12,000. It's really a numbers game. It's up to you how big you want to build it, how small. But someone like, you build a team of 100. Dave is now guaranteed himself $100, 100 people times 4, $400 residually. Who could not, who wouldn't want an extra 500 bucks because people are keeping, their travel businesses open? Not for David, but for themselves. Guys, get this. If you go out there like Miss Cindy Bruggerman and build a team of 1,000, you guarantee in the matrix $4 times 1,000, $4,000 every single month. Guess what? On the 10th, which is today. Hallelujah. And so I absolutely love that this residual component pays every month because when you're booking travel, guys, you're going to get some really rock star commissions. But once you book your last trip, you're done. When you build residual income, it comes every single month. And guys, my team is 5,600 people strong. That same $4 bill is paid for 5,000 folks. Guys, I'm motivated. I'm motivated to tell people this $4 changed my life. I was someone who was fired from corporate America, lost everything, car repossessed, and I truly did not know what I was going to do. I couldn't find another job. But guys, I decided to build a team. And for $200, this component and so many others has helped me build $250,000 income from this residual income. Guys, it gets even better because there's icing on the cake. And I don't know about you, but I like icing. And the director program is icing. That means that if you so choose to build a team from 100 to 100,000 people, it doesn't matter. That's your choice. It is not mandatory that you do it. It is simply a good idea. I'm so proud that David just built his team of 100. And so he gets a $500 bonus simply for being a 1-star director on the 1st of every month. Guys, that $500 is in addition to the $4 bills, in addition to the travel commissions, in addition to all the other matches. This is just thank you for helping the company grow. And if you're ambitious, like 2-star director, Miss Jen Smith, Guys, you can see here, 2-star directors earn $1,000 extra guaranteed on the first of the month. Miss Cindy Brookerman wakes up to $2,000 every first. Just by opening her eyes, they're going to pay her that bonus in addition to the $4 on the matrix. As 4-star director, guys, my bonus is $5,000. But guys, let me tell you something. If they offer the bonus of, $10,000, I'm sorry, I want to get it. I don't know about you, but I'm really running because all those years in corporate America, no one offered it to me. There was no offer on the table. And so I love that this company says land on whatever star you choose to. And guys, I'm going for all of the stars, and I suggest that you join me in doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on here. We're going to wrap up and just kind of show you the income disclosure statement. People ask me all the time, Ms. Watkins, are people over there making money? Because so many people really don't understand home business and don't really understand how lucrative it is. But the IRS, guys, has gotten the reports back from Planet Marketing. And guys, we have now recorded what are the incomes that we receive. We get 1099s. You don't get W-2s over here. You are independent contractor. And guys, this is what was reported for 2017. Anybody who came in as a rep, they really weren't in the recruiting business at all. They made anywhere from nothing to an extra $27,000 on the side, two hours a week. But the people who were more aggressive, they worked this business about 5 hours a week. They averaged $3,000, anywhere from $300 to $40,000. People like Dave, again, the 1-star directors who have come over here, those individuals are getting an average of $6,000 to $67,000. And guys, average of 18 grand. How many of us could add or really enjoy an extra $20,000 in addition to your full-time income, in addition to your travel overrides and commissions? So that's really, really exciting. 2-star directors, guys, make a minimum. You're talking about a $20,000 to $115,000, average 50 grand. 3 stars, average 6 figures. 4 stars, average $250,000. 5 stars, average $500,000. And guys, I was always told you had to be a brain surgeon or an engineer or someone, an attorney, all these degrees that I never got to make this kind of money. And guys, all I'm doing and all Cindy is doing is helping people live their dreams, travel the world, and earn more. So if that makes sense to you, there you go. We're going to round it here with the ring program. Again, I'm so proud that Miss Cindy Brookerman just got her sapphire ring. That ring is looking good on her finger. And she put that ring on Chanel's Fry finger. Miss Tiffany McIntosh, which is her upline coach, has that ring. And guys, any of you can get that ring. Any of us can get that ring. And I'm so excited because I have the ruby ring, but I'm definitely looking at that diamond because it's so shiny. So many of you may, be interested in that. Once we go 5-star director, the company does award us with a free Rolex. And I don't need all that, but I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm going to wear it anyway, just to be respectful. So the Rolex is exciting too. Let's move on. We're going to round it here by telling you this is a turnkey business. What does that mean? Everything is already ironed out for you. IntelliTravel has videos, webinars, conference calls, meetings. They already have IntelliTravel University in place. So you can learn literally everything you need to know. And you don't have to take student loans out to do it. There is Planet Marketing University, where we have 7 very exciting videos. We have Super Saturdays. We have conventions. So the company is constantly supporting you in terms of information. The only way that you don't get information is you just don't ever plug into anything. But guys, we are here to teach you and to support you. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. In fact, there's a convention coming up in 2019 where 5,000 of us will touch down in Orlando, Florida for our next international convention. We even have 2020 on deck. So any of you who want to be a part of the growth and the knowledge, you have the ability to plug in and join us at these conventions. At the end of the day, guys, it is certainly worth fighting for. Every single one of us has probably contributed to some owner, boss, that you've, been working for to feed your family. But if we unfortunately passed away today, tomorrow, that income would never be willable to our children. And what I love about Planet Marketing, it's such a first-class company. Once you go ahead and get started at $199 and you have both sides of the business, unfortunately, the people that come in at the travel side only don't get a chance to enjoy this benefit. But for those who see that $20 investment, for those who want to build a team like Mr. Felger just did and go 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, all of the income that you generate, whether it is weekly, monthly, residual, it does not matter, is now aired and willable down to your children. And I'm sure for Mr. Felger, who has 4 beautiful children, that is great to know that in the event of your untimely passing, that money goes to your family as a director here in Planet Marketing. So ladies and gentlemen, really the ball is in your court. We are so excited that you joined us today. Simply make a decision. It's really as simple as saying that you're a 1, a 2, or a 3. A number 1 says, guys, travel, absolutely. I want to go on one of those fam trips. $199, sign me up. Jamaica, Aruba, all around the world. Guys, market research, yes, that sounds great. Residual income, it makes sense. Whatever your reasons are, number 1's get it, and they're signing up. Number 2 say, I have questions, and questions are good. What day did you say the residual checks hit? What credit card am I using to sign up? Guys, whatever your questions, we got you. Number 3s are people who say thank you, but no thank you. And for that, guys, at minimum, whoever invited you to the webinar tonight, go to their website and simply price shop them. Book your travel on their site. No one at Expedia.com is offering us a check. But here at IntelliTravel.com, they're offering us, a piece of the pie. And so go to yourfriend.com. But better than going to yourfriend.com, go to you.com. Because one of the things that my mentor taught me is, Ms. Watkins, so many people have poor mentality. What does that mean? POOR, passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I want to encourage you not to pass this one up. Guys, we're at the ground level. We're just getting started. And the journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. 1 step. Guys, you're not going to master it all. Some people say, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Neither did we. But we learned. And guys, you don't have to be great to get started. You just got to get started in order to be great. So I'm going to turn this back over again to 3-star rock star, Miss Cindy Bruggerman, to close us out.
Thank you so much, Miss Watkins. You make me want to sign up all over again. I appreciate you being on here this evening and being our special guest and sharing this great information with us tonight. So I would like to take a few minutes now. If anybody has any questions, you may go ahead and put them in the chat, and we will answer a few questions before we jump off of here this evening. Just checking if there's any questions. Give you a minute to type. Thank you all so much for being on here. We have over 75 people on here this evening. It is amazing to see all of you joining us tonight. Okay, well, we would like you to like to extend the offer to you to go back to the person that sent you here and let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3, and if you would like a phone call with them to get some questions answered. If you're not wanting to ask them on here, we will be happy to do a phone call with you. I do have a couple in here. Do you know the company average for travel agents? We have 32,000 travel agents active at this time. And it's growing. I'm seeing about an average of about 1,000 added every month. we will be growing at a more rapid pace than that in the next 24 months because we're going into momentum. Our yearly commissions, there's an income disclosure out there. We can get you a copy of that. You know, the average of ITA drop-off. The average of ITA drop-off in the first year, I do not know that. I think every organization, it just depends. I'm not sure on that one. We create a website to book vacations. Your website is created for you. You just have to add your personal information to it, and it takes like a minute to do that. So your website's ready to go. As soon as you log in, you have instant access to it as soon as you sign up. Are there additional costs associated with the vendor certifications? There is not. There is a CLIA membership you can join for $65. It's $115 for anybody else in the industry, and since we're with IntelliTravel and the Prestige Presidential Club with CLIA, we are offered it for $65, and that's if you want to use it towards your own discounted trips. Otherwise, you're not required to have that. So the education all out there is provided at no charge. You said, I know Sandals doesn't do too much with MLMs. I do believe we have a couple vendors that we can book Sandals through. I think it's either Vax or GoGo Vacations that we can book through. A couple more. So the $200, Maria, you're asking if it's available at any time. Yes, it is available anytime. If you want to get back to the person that sent you here and let her know when you'll have that $200, and she will get you signed up and get with you when you say you're ready to go. It is, Angelica, you're asking if we do what a telemarketer does. We do not cold call people. We, find our clients. Actually, word of mouth is amazing. I get referrals all the time. I have friends of friends of friends contacting me, asking me to book trips. And so I don't have to cold call anybody. I have people coming to me on a weekly basis. Seeing if there's any other ones here. You've got some good questions. When do you qualify to take IntelliTrips? When you're an agent, it depends on the vendor. Like those cruises, you can take if you're an IntelliTravel agent. Fam trips, you can take as soon as you get started, but some of them may require you to take education and like take their vendor education first. So it just depends on the vendor. The 2019 one, I bypassed that one. That one is in September next year. Sorry, I bypassed it too quick. 2019 September is the convention in Orlando. And then there's one in 2020 also. Okay. Well, thank you all so much for being on here. I appreciate it. Get back with the person that sent you here, and we will get on a phone call with you if you'd like some more questions answered. And we'll get your questions answered. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great evening.